Hello everybody, what is up? I finally got a vlog camera and let me tell you, I am so excited to be using it because I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for such a long time, and I already have one, but it just has a bunch of videos of me singing from high school and just a lot of performing stuff, and it's not personal stuff like this where I can talk to a camera and basically talk to you guys, the viewers who are watching. So I am crazy excited to be starting this. I have no idea where it's gonna go. I've come up with several ideas. As some of you may know, I actually just recently started a blog, and I kind of started that because I'm going to be studying abroad in the fall next semester over in London. So I kind of want to get used to filming and just creating content that's geared towards, you know, sharing stuff about my life, advice, and just all kinds of stuff, because I love writing, of course, because I'm an English major at Wright State University. Yeah. So today I kind of just wanted to film a get ready with me, because we live here in Ohio, your girl does, and we've had 2 snow days, 3. Today is Friday, and this is our 3rd snow day in a row. So I have Saturday and Sunday, so it's basically a 5-day weekend, but I'm going absolutely crazy because I don't feel like I have anything to do, even though I could get caught up on stuff. But you know, your girl doesn't want to spend all day doing homework, because I gotta do some self-care too, you know. So I'm just gonna film a little get ready with me, just talk about my life. I don't know where this is gonna go, so I'm just gonna do my makeup and have you guys watch with me. Let's get started. Also, I'm doing my makeup, so I have a mirror right there, so I'm gonna be looking back and forth between the camera and this mirror throughout this fun time. I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about, so this is completely spontaneous. So I'm gonna start off with my Tarte Double Duty face tape. Please focus, there we go, first time doing this. This is a primer, and I use it just to hydrate my skin. And also I really love starting with a liquid base first, before I apply my powder, because I've tried liquid, what do you call it? Not concealer. Foundation, that's the word. I tried using liquid foundation, and I feel like it gets my skin way too oily, because I have combo skin, just because of the climate right now, my skin can get dry. But I don't know, I haven't had good luck with liquid anything really, so I just start off with that just to moisturize and hydrate my skin. Okay, next I am starting with Bare Minerals Original Foundation. It is in the shade Fairly Light 3. My mom actually gave this a while ago, because I started doing my makeup pretty routinely starting the summer after my senior year of high school. So, because I had a bunch of free time, and I was like, you know, your girl's starting college, and I should probably learn how to do my makeup, because it's important for, you know, job interviews and just everything else. And I actually really like it. It took me a long time to get used to doing it, and I used to dread it, but honestly, just getting into a routine of just making my face look polished, I don't know, it makes me feel good. And you know, it's not for everybody. You know, where I grew up in school, some people really took pride in not wearing makeup, which is super cool if you like that. I know Alicia Keys, I don't know if she's still doing that, but I remember her saying once, or you know, making some announcement that she was not gonna wear makeup anymore, or maybe just temporarily, I'm not sure. I am currently set up in my dorm room, obviously, and I have you guys standing up on this mirrored, I think it's for jewelry, but I use it just to store my makeup because it looks pretty. And this is really hard, talking to a camera and doing my makeup at the same time. Multitasking is hard. Okay, so yeah, so I'm in my dorm room right now, and I'm also an RA at Wright State. Also, just wanted to let you know I'm going in with Bare Minerals, what is it called? Blush, that's the word. In the shade Statement Radiance, and I love it. Blush is seriously my favorite thing to use. I always start with it first, just because when I've practiced with using highlighter and contour before in the past, I just never seem to look good doing it. So I always start with blush, because I think with my complexion, it looks good having more blush than anything, which I think that is the proper ratio of what what I'm supposed to have on my face, I don't know. I'm not a beauty guru. I don't know. I just know what looks good on my face. What looks good on my face might not look good on your face. So you know what? It's just a process of trial and error. So that's all. Anyway, so back to Wright State stuff. I'm an RA on campus, which also stands for resident assistant. A lot of universities have all kinds of different words for these. But basically what I do is I am paid basically in like a scholarship format. I don't know how you call it. I'm basically paid to live on campus and basically take care of residents. Right now I have 31, 41? 31. I think I have 31 residents. 31 to 32. But I live on a floor with 50. I could have 50 potential residents, which when I accepted the position, I was like, ugh, your girl can't handle 50 people. But actually, I really enjoy it. I've made so many friends doing it. That was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to be an RA, was because freshman year here at Wright State, I just didn't really connect with people that, you know, in a way that I thought I would. So being an RA has been super awesome because I'm like forced to interact with people, which is great for me. Now I'm just going in with some contour. This is actually a highlighting palette by L'Oreal. Yeah, so I usually just use this shade as my contour, even though it's like just a darker highlight, and then I use this for like my regular highlighter up on the, you know, high cheekbones. So back to RA stuff. I take care of like 31 residents. I also, basically what the job description is, if I could put it on a piece of paper, I plan monthly programs, which are super fun, and we're like given a budget of like for the total semester, and then we kind of have to figure out what we want to do with that. And it's been super fun. Usually the format that I use and what has worked pretty well for me, I basically include some kind of food, because who doesn't love free food? College students love food. I basically incorporate some kind of food element. All of mine, actually this year, I've done 4 programs so far. All of mine have incorporated some kind of food bar. So like I've had, well, except for like the one I started off with donuts. And then I've also had like a popcorn bar. I've had a hot chocolate bar. That was a program that I just did last night. Super fun. And I just bought a whole bunch of toppings, and like people customize their own thing. I think it works really well, just because people like to, you know, people were picky eaters, so I figured it would just be the best way to incorporate as many people as possible for, you know, the food element. And then I also incorporate some kind of activity. And I know a lot of universities, their RA program, excuse me, their I can't talk today. Their RA programming models have to incorporate something educational. But just recently at our university, we changed it to basically on my RA staff, which includes 10 other RAs like in our like building area. Basically we plan these big community-wide events, and those are like what have to be educational, as opposed to like our smaller programs like that are just geared towards our floor or just other residents in the building. Basically their, you know, res life and housing staff made that decision just because we know how to have fun, and I think it's better just to collaborate with the rest of the RA staff to incorporate educational elements, because that's better reaching out to other, you know, resources on campus, whereas, you know, putting that pressure on us several times a month to basically bring someone from campus into the res, you know, our dorm buildings, resident buildings, I don't know what you want to call them, is harder on us. So I really like that our programs just have to be fun, purely social. So that's super fun. I use Bare Minerals One Fine Line eyeshadow. Usually what I've done in the past for my eyeshadow, I just use eyeshadow. No, I said okay, let me start over. Usually what I do for my eyeliner is I actually use really dark eyeshadow, and I have like a let me just show you. I just use an angled brush like this to do my eyeliner, but recently I just changed to using this just because I wanted to try something new. And honestly, the angle that I do this at is not very pretty, so don't judge me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, programming models. So yeah, I use like food plus activity, and it's a really good way to get my residents out, all my residents out to my programs, and it's always a great time. I have to do monthly bulletin boards. I think that's pretty standard at a lot of universities. And then, let's see, I also have to do like office hours, and obviously, you know, talk to all my residents on a regular basis, because it's kind of the point of the job. And yeah, and just be a face that people can see on campus. That's honestly one of the nicest things, is being an RA. I know so many more people on campus, and it's just really nice to be able to walk to class and see like 3 people that I know, because Wright State has maybe 15,000 people, 16,000, I don't know. I'll put the right number like down in the corner or something. Anyway, it's a big school, and we also have another campus, Lake Campus, up in North Ohio. And it's a big school, but it really has a small school feel, which is, can't talk, which is why I really like it here. And the hometown that I'm from also has a university in it, but it's like really small. And your girl didn't want to stay there to go to college, so I just went like 30 miles, not 30 miles, half an hour away from my home. You know, in Ohio, how people measure distance and like time? It's like, it's an Ohio thing, maybe it's a Midwestern thing, but when I like go abroad, I'm gonna have to like rechannel my brain from doing that, because I can't measure distance and time because it's actually a number format. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, so I live like half an hour away from Wright State, and yeah, it's pretty nice because I can go home virtually whenever I want to. I mean, I really don't go home as much as I used to, just because I'm already established here, and I live in a single room, which is super nice. It's not very big, because some people have like these things called super singles, and they're like way bigger and they can fit like a futon in there, and my room is like crammed to the max. And sometime I'll have to do like a what's it called, a dorm tour, that's what they're called, and just show you what my room looks like, because a lot of people watching probably haven't even been in my dorm room or visited me on campus. So I think it'd be super cool just to show you, you know, what my room looks like and what I sleep in every single day. So yeah, that would be cool. And also, if you guys want to request any kind of content, I am totally open for suggestions, because I've made some like outlines and ideas of what I want to do, but as of right now I don't have any like concrete plans of like what I'm going to be posting, and I don't think I'm gonna do a like posting schedule, just because the life of a college student is very hectic, very variable. A lot of professors at my university are on strike right now, so a lot of things are just really uncertain, and my life is just crazy right now. And I've also had 3 snow days, which is why I'm taking the time to even do this anyway in the first place. So, but yeah, go ahead and feel free to let me know in the comments down. I just dropped my cap. So go ahead and feel free to let me know down in the comments of what kind of videos you'd like me to see. I would take any and all requests. I could do like, I know a lot of YouTubers right now are doing like assumptions about me, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, also another thing that I will say, what do I need to do? Mascara. This is Bare Minerals Lash Foundation. Domination, I cannot read. I really like it. I've used before in the past. It comes in a purple tube. I don't know, but I just recently changed up the mascara that I'm using just because your girl can. So anyway, what was I talking about before? Oh yeah, content ideas. But also, disclaimer, I'm only gonna post content that I feel proud of. One of my favorite YouTubers that I watch right now, her name is Alicia Marie. You should definitely subscribe. I'll link her channel down in the description box. Last year she kind of went through a really tough time on YouTube. I think she's been on YouTube for more than 10 years now, and her channel really took off like a few years ago, so she has a really big fan base, and a lot of the content she was creating last year she just wasn't proud of, and she basically experienced like a YouTube burnout. And if you aren't familiar with YouTube, like, it really is a business, and you can make money off of your videos, which it works because you see ads like constantly, unless you have YouTube Premium, which you're paying money anyway, so it all flows. So yeah, I definitely encourage you to just watch some cool YouTubers, because I love YouTube. I love watching videos and just reading about content and all that kind of stuff, because I love creating things and writing nonfiction mainly. I also like fiction too. But yeah, it's really cool and I've really always wanted to get into it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm all done with my makeup now. Yay, it looks so pretty. But yeah, just feel free to let me know what you want to see. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel because I'd love to have you. I'm basically done getting ready. I might include some more footage, or this might just be my very first vlog. That's so crazy to say. Thank you for watching. Super glad that you're here. And also I'll link below in the description box a link to my blog. If you don't like watching videos, you can read, because there's definitely people who don't like, they're not visual learners, you know? You can just read with your eyeballs. Yeah, catering to all kinds of people. So that's all I have for you today. Have a wonderful day and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.